Paula, I know that you began your acting career as Miss Junior America. That's when that began. So tell me that story, because that was not something that you did thinking that you were going to win.
No, we did it to entertain our friends. I'm only 5 feet tall. That's why I had my 5'2" and under club. And was not a pageant girl per se. So it was purely just thinking I'd be the, comedic relief. And for whatever reason, the universe thought it would be really funny to have me win. And I was surprised. And ended up getting an internship out of that with one of the judges in New York. And I went and worked for him that summer and learned the business side and was like, oh, I could totally actually do this. It's not quite as impossible as it seems from Missouri, which is where I grew up. I'm like, I think I'm gonna do this. So I moved after college and gave it the old college try. I'm still doing that. Still college trying, but having an amazing time doing it.
It does sound creepy
you're
when you
doing
say
really well though, so.
It was fun.
I won the pageant, and then one of the judges asked me to come work for him.
It sounds creepy. It was more me asking him. I was like, I'm going to come work for you. I'm going to be your intern. And he's like,
yeah.
And then I just reminded him like a month ahead of time, like, BTW, I am coming to New York.
I would show you the trophy, because it is in our house.
Oh, it's upstairs. Oh, no.
But it's the size of Paula.
It's not all. Well,
it's like 4 feet tall.
It's like 4.5 feet tall. It's ridiculous.
It's so big.
Close, though.
Wow. But it's funny, Miss Junior America is like the size of America. It's so big.
It was fun. It was a push I needed, I guess, to give me the guts to try.
That's pretty funny, though, that the trophy was about as tall as you, though. I mean, I can imagine that being pretty weird to carry home.
There were many things I think they don't plan on short girls being in pageants for, such as trying to count the winner, who was very tall.
Having a trophy the same size as the winner, that's, they probably didn't count on that.
Yeah. Then a little more, I can't quite reach you. Okay, I got it. Like, there were some funny moments.
Yeah. Well, I can make jokes about it because I'm short, too. I'm actually shorter than you are, so I know exactly how it is.
Oh, you are giant.
I'm about 5'9½".
Yeah.
Giant.
That's pretty tall when you consider, not being above 5 feet. So.
In actor world, that is pretty tall.
Some actors, it's either hit or miss. There's not really any like middle of the road actors. You're either like on the shorter end or you are tall.
Yeah, that's true.
True. But yeah, no, Charlie. I didn't quite hit the ground running the way Charlie did when I started my career. I did a lot of like internships and learning the business side. I did like 8 internships and lots of thrival jobs on the side that were mildly hilarious. A lot of creating my own content, whereas he just showed up in where are you going? Oh,
fixing my seat.
Okay, he just showed up in Los Angeles with like a car and a couple bucks, and ended up being within a few weeks booking a Mark Taper for him. Lead in musical, getting a guest star on, was it Criminal Minds?
No. It was Without a Trace.
Without a Trace. One of the ones that rhymes.
Still, I mean, that's a big show.
Shortly thereafter, got Transformers. I mean, it was just like off and running. I'm like, that does not happen.
Well,
that's not how it usually works.
But you really, you took your time to learn the business side of it. So
I would have been homework running, but yeah, I had to learn how to generate my own work. I think that was just the journey that I was on. So, but I don't mind. I love that creative control. I mean, it's nice. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
When someone else you and creates the work for you, and you're like, yes, I just have to show up and do my thing. But it's empowering to know that you don't have to rely on other people too.
Yeah. Well, and I would imagine that's an asset if you're going to be doing like the online web series type thing.
True, and I think the web world in particular is a fantastic opportunity to be able to cut your teeth in any sort of medium, because you don't have any excuse. You have all the tools available for so much cheaper than they've ever been before. So you can basically be a one-person studio and create these stories on your brand, and it's exciting. It's daunting, but it's an opportunity. And if you look at it that way, I mean.
You can do it anywhere.
A great time to be, trying to do
it's the best time to be in the entertainment industry.
Yeah.
I mean, because even now, you know, people create new content, and all of a sudden, a major studio's interested in the project because it's, you know, got their own fan base.
Yeah,
And we
you're
couldn't
coming
do
with
that.
numbers.
We couldn't do that 10
Yeah.
years ago. I mean, the closest thing to it was public access
It's true,
television,
like,
where you'd have like
It's
church
Always
talk
Sunny in
or-
Philadelphia started as online, right?
I don't remember what
I think
their
they
story
started
was.
originally that
All I
way.
know is it's hilarious.
A lot of things have had some fantastic starts there. A lot of people we know that started in the web space are now working in traditional media, films. I mean, it just crash course to teach you everything.